welcome to the Spark Club. This is our awesome Patreon community that helps ignite the fire that Kyle and I need to keep Sparkbox Studio making art and creating art-related videos.
We want the Spark Club to be a space about learning about the arts, supporting one another, and lifting up our community. At the heart of Sparkbox, it has always been about community building, and here, the Spark Club is how we're going to transition from what we were, which was an artist residency and print studio, to hopefully Sparkbox 2.0. which is like a broader online community-based space.
I'm Chrissy, and I'm part of the duo of Kyle and Chrissy that run Sparkbox Studio.
My name is Kyle. We've been running Sparkbox for 12 years, and over those 12 years we've been running an artist residency program, an open studio program, workshops, and have had the delight of hosting over 500 different artists from worldwide.
We're probably best known for our artist in residency program that we opened in 2009. That program offered affordable residency experiences for artists across the world, and it also offered awarded programs and bursaries to artists within Canada and North America. The artist residency program was just one component of what we did at Sparkbox. We also have an analog printmaking studio on site, and that shop had workshops and community events and functioned as a community print shop. So many of the programs that I just mentioned are kind of the before 2020 programming, and sadly since then a lot of them have been shut down, and honestly not really sure when they're going to start again and what they will look like when they do.
But Chrissy and I want to continue to build our community, to continue to provide resources to artists, and continue with kind of what I feel is like at the core of Sparkbox, which is being transparent about being an artist in an attempt to help other artists get a leg up in the world. Our dream with the Spark Club is to use your support to continue making new programming. Chrissy and I have a lot of really interesting new programs that we are trying to launch, but we just need some help. Unfortunately, YouTube videos aren't free to make, and that's where the Spark Club comes in. Your support will help continue to provide the foundation for us to make all of these videos.
You might be wondering, what are those programs? What am I talking about? We started a program called Flat Files.
This is a casual chit-chat between Chrissy and myself and a fellow artist via, well, I guess Instagram or Skype or Zoom, where we try to just catch up with somebody, have a casual chat. And this was meant to kind of emulate that kind of experience that we would have at the residency, where we would be eating dinner and we would just have a moment to talk honestly with another person. Flat Files is just that. It's a very honest conversation with a fellow artist as we catch up, we share some art, and we talk about being artists.
Then we also made a program called the Art Discourse. Over the years, Kyle and I have gotten a ton of questions from emerging artists that apply for our Emerging Artist Award. We've gathered all of those questions together, and we've started selecting them out of a funny little contraption that we borrowed from my niece, and we answer those questions to the best of our ability based on the 12 years of knowledge that we have being artists and running an art space and being arts educators. We've also created a few semi-regular series. One is Artist Confessional, which is a behind-the-scenes look at mine and Kyle's creative practice, projects that we're working on, struggles that we're going through, ways that we process our different projects. And one called The Love Letters, which is a sort of poetic series that's a tribute to the beautiful artists that have stayed with us in our residency program over the years.
With the Spark Club support, we are also going to be making another series called Shop Talk. And Shop Talk is following the story of us in the print studio learning how to be technicians, troubleshooting problems. And we want to take those things that we've been learning for the past decade and a half, and we would like to continue sharing those things with the rest of the community.
We've also started working on building a new virtual residency program that this Patreon community will really help support. This is going to be a free program. We did a launch of it in 2021 that was really successful, where we hosted 5 emerging artists virtually. We did mentorships, they were part of our Flat Files, and then we hosted an exhibition of their work at one of the other awesome projects that we've got going this past year, which is our Sparkbox Gallery. So we got to host a show of their work at that gallery, and people could come and learn about those artists there. And as part of that, we gave each of those artists an honorarium to support their projects and to thank them for being part of the program.
This has been a long dream for ours, to have a project space where we could exhibit artwork, where we could show artwork, and perhaps even maybe sell some artwork.
So I guess I should probably get to the point of why you're here and why we started the Spark Club. As you can imagine, having an arts organization, even in the best of times, is a bit of a struggle. And While Kyle and I are used to not drawing a salary from what we do, many of the programs that we've created over the past 2 years are free. All the YouTube content is free. It's not hidden behind a paywall. All of our podcast series are free, and much of the resources that we make are free. The only part of what we've done over the past 2 years that's sort of drawing a revenue is the gallery, and that right now is still kind of so-so, because the gallery itself actually costs a lot to run.
Now, getting Patreon running, getting YouTube going, learning to be videographers, starting a gallery, figuring out all of the skills that we never had that now we have to have, has been an arduous journey for Chrissy and I. And we've been making it work by piecemealing little bits of income here and there and saying yes to a lot of jobs that, given another circumstance outside of the pandemic, we probably wouldn't have to say yes to. Moving forward, what we really would love is to be able to focus on this and really dive deep into it and really commit. Unfortunately, right now, to make all the ends meet, we're dividing our time. And the Spark Club is hopefully going to be our lifeline to getting focused, being on one track.
So we're here asking you, if you're able and interested and excited about what we're offering, to look at the tiers that we have above and contribute a little bit a month. Because this is where we want to focus. We want to continue growing this community. We really don't want to lose Sparkbox. We've put up 12 years of energy into it, and we really love what we do. Don't worry, we have some icing on the cake of arty goodness baked into these tiers for you. If you become a part of the Spark Club, you will get behind the scenes information of what we're doing. You'll get semi-regular updates on what's happening that maybe we're not posting online. Any additional content that comes out, things that we're editing out of the videos that we think is good but doesn't really work, you're going to get access to that. We will have all of our content posted here before everybody else gets it. And if you are part of certain tiers, you're going to get some physically mailed goodies, prints from Kyle and I, artwork that we're making, and some digital pieces as well that you can put on your computer or your cell phone, or if you have one of those fancy TV thingamabobs, you can put it on that too. Just check up above, see which level of sparky goodness you want to be a part of, and join the Spark Club.